Sunday morning. Yeah, I feel very good. We'll finish up. Sad book. So when I got these, I read 3/4 of a book. I think it was like 176 and all the way to 0. If we did some from the front and the back. 67, 54. So we gonna get this going. Oh, let me fix this so man. There we go. How's everyone doing this morning? I like the girl who cool, guys. Nice edges on it. A little rough. Oh, 5. You draw some blood here. Ooh. Oh, high-ranking officer. Got him. Hiding in the spider hole. Crimson and Clover. The old 10. Piggy, piggy, Iggy. Put these back up over here. How we doing? Yeah. Yeah, caught him. Got him. Shoot for your clouds. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Uh-oh. Trouble. Piggy bank again. Piggy bank again. Oh, what instant win with the bonus. What? Piggy bank and piggy bank. Cherries and chopsticks. Oh, our second high-ranking officer. Put him with that one. Crimson and Clover. How we doing? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Gratitude. Cherries and chopsticks. Oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, same again. By the spider hole. Oh. Damn cherries and chopsticks. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, hello there, guys. There we go. Ah. Crimson and Clover. Oh, in the spider hole. How we doing? They used to put it on the back. Gotta go on the website now. I don't know. I can start jotting that up though. Yeah, I've been on this morning, but last live, second one in, we were a 20. We got a bonus with 999555. We got a $5 bonus over here, a couple multipliers, but nothing too spectacular. It's like 3/4 of a book. I was trying to get untouched books like this, you know. But either or, same whole different wall. You want to know what? Since you brought that up, I'm gonna start doing it. I'll write down the odds or whatever you can get on here. I will. Because they don't have it on the back. Oh, always head in the spider hole. horseshoe. Oh. Spider hole, spider hole. Oh. Cherries and chopsticks. No glove, no love. Yeah. No glove, no love. Five skis. Piggy bank for you. Let me grab a pop real quick, guys. Pop or whatever remains of this fucking 2 liter. Oh, fine. Oh. Nah, I'm just worn out, guys. Doing hand to handle too much stuff all by myself. This ain't even part of it, but our responsibilities and obligations to come first. But yeah. Need a breather. The bell rings. Cherries and chopsticks. Oh, the Dirty Dozen was found. Well, how many more are we gonna find? Oh, pair of fingers. more cherries and chopsticks. How we doing here? Ernie! 9. Horseshoes. Got him. High-ranking officers 2 to 5 times. Oh, like I said, when I call it, I call it. I don't give a shit if it's $1 or not. High-ranking officers, you gotta get popped. Find your decision, Lieutenant. That's the third one. We don't got no 5 timers yet. We get 2 5 times on here. Out of there. $25,000. The Hunchback rings the bell, but no one shows. Piggy bank, piggy bank. Horseshoe again. Good old sea biscuit. Crimson and Clover. Oh, what you talking about? Over here? Go back. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Like I said, I've been pretty distraught lately, man. Thank you. Thank you for the sniper eye, Amanda. It's alright. You want to know what they all get gone through anyways. Scan before I dust them, so it happens. Just like one thing I've noticed, I've been doing bingos lately, and I don't know. I've been doing a lot of shit, so, you know, not using an excuse, it's just facts. Sometimes I see something that ain't there, sometimes I do, but then there'll be the polar opposite going on. Like, one time we all thought I lost on a crossword. Well, ended up being like $75 or a bingo. be a dud and it'd be like 50, 60 bucks. Had a lot of that going on. But it happens. That's why I scan them all, just throw them. You'd be more thorough and consistent, keeping my finger on the pulse, though. More people like you in the world might be in a better place. Oh. Crimson and Clover, but it's gotta stay. I'm just I'm up to the rim. Bullshit, just have to deal with everything by myself, and it's starting to take its toll, honestly. I'm a person who knows his limitations, so I call it how I see it, and when I know, I know. So there's a lot of people over on this side of the fence. It has nothing to do with you guys that yeah, but rejoice with joy, knowing the fact of knowing the fact that I'm starting to show stress fractures and ready to blow a gasket just because they've all been the ones applying the pressure, wanting to try to see me take the easy way out. Which is not an option. And what I mean by taking the easy way out is cutting corners, not crossing your T's and dotting your I's, let alone iron out wrinkles. Oh, they'd be ecstatic right now, and it wouldn't matter whether there's someone giving them first-hand knowledge of what's going on. They want to see me fall. They love it when you hate when you ball like a Laker. Well, it ain't about that. It is about they want me gone. I said out of mind. They want me gone. I've come way too far in this existence called life to turn and walk away. Especially after everything that's transpired, especially in the last 6 months. Like, it's taking its toll, really. Because I'm only human. Like, I'm not a machine, so like, machines ain't got empathy, remorse, fear, regret. They don't got feelings. So it ain't nothing to a machine to act all dull and dumb and not want to behave. So that's what a machine's going to do now. When a person does it, whether they got a conscience or not, is a whole nother avenue. But when you're one singular person, you're just one person, then you're left with the responsibility of dealing with something that other people are beyond obligated to know to help you with, especially when it comes to family. You would think that would be the breaking point, but for me it's not. But it doesn't help how things roll anyways. 3 is not a winner, but 2, nobody remembers you out of there. gotta keep you. So, like I know, I'm still just trying to weather the storm, but it's really getting bad. It's getting to the point where people trying to put somebody in a situation where you want to do something drastic, or something might have to happen that's drastic. I don't want that. But when you're minding your own fucking business, and motherfuckers just pop up trying to be dumb. Only few ways you go about it. It's like if someone comes knocking on your door. You ain't got no nowhere, you didn't think you got nothing to hide, but then you done with the bullshit. You try to close the door on them, they want to put the foot in the threshold to stop you from closing the door. And then try to, what the fuck you gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I have done. I know what I will do. But the thing is, I don't want to manifest it into something that didn't have to be there. Always having somebody come and let you know some things that maybe you don't want to know, or maybe you don't need to know, but they do it anyways. Because they know it's going to fuck you up. Or they're trying to fuck you up. And that's all they can do is try. So, when I got up earlier today, I maybe slept 2-3 hours, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I was beyond depressed. I was gloomy fucking Gus. Didn't hope there was no sun out, but I'm not gonna blame the sun. I got my vitamin D. I didn't need no extra UV rays. I'm not a solar panel, but that's not the point. The point is, I just felt like, this is one of them days I just put my head in the ground like an ostrich. But there ain't no hiding from reality. There ain't no running from reality. So I just told myself, I'm going to take extra sleep when I get up. I'm going to sleep. Real sleep. Got a little bit of REM sleep. Then I woke up and felt like everything, like everything was mismatched. Everything was inside out. Had me feeling all ooshy moosh. And then it's like, then you tend to forget certain things have been going on. Maybe you want to forget, maybe you don't want to, but it's sad to say, this is like one of my outlets to being able to blow steam with y'all and relate somehow on a certain level, and look out for each other any way we can. It takes a lot out of me just to muster sometimes to come up on here, but once I get on here, like I said, there's no regrets. Like I just finally, I made it past the threshold. Like I knocked the door down, made it part of the floor. Fuck it. But that's how it is for me because I just got so much shit to do. Like now that I'm on here, I'm cool, right? But this is the thing. This is what I'm getting at. When I get off here, it all starts again. I got to pick up where I left off. And believe me, that's not something I like to wake up to, and that's it. Believe me, that's what I woke up to. And I always will. It'll always be that way. Nothing good in life comes easy, but that's not even part. That's a formality. I'm trying to get at is how certain people just don't want to see anybody doing anything good in their life. And if you do have anything positive going on in their life, they want to try to fugaze you, finagle you out of your shit. Or try to do anything to crash you out to make sure that you ain't got it, But these are the same people who always say that they got your back. They got your back, but they're not. But they're not. And I feel like that it's gonna get to a point to where I'm gonna have to like start pulling up, applying the belt. Only it's not gonna just stop there. Because we already know if the belt don't work, what we do is pull out the whip and strip flesh from bone. They still want to fuck around and we break that bone down and drain the marrow. I don't give a fuck. But that's not what I want to do. And like I said, there's 3 ways of doing things in life. The right way, the wrong way, your way. Your way could be just like the right way. Or it could be your way in a good way. But like, I'm not going to sit here and keep being marginalized chastised and having people trying to tell me or figure out how I'm going to be living my life. They don't like what's going on. They don't ever got the nerve to tell you what's going on, but they'll sit there and go talk to somebody that they don't know from a can of paint. And then you got to hear that shit. Then you got to hear about it over and over and over again. Like a fucking copy machine, you know? Like a fucking parakeet, a broken record. Like, nah, it's not. And then do stupid little fucking things to try to get you to crash out. Knowing that maybe you can't let a certain part of it go. Maybe that you're going to let pride fucking make sure that you fall. Nah, because, you know, we already know how the world is. The world is ass backwards, you know. That's why everything's in the way it is, because the world's got it to where everyone's worried about the perceived what you should be, not what you are or what you want to be. So everyone's worried about what the other person thinks of them. I could give two fucking shits. If somebody can't look me in my face and tell me how they feel about a situation, that's fine. But on the other hand, when you know you got people conspiring, yes, conspiring, and doing anything in their power to fuck shit up on your end, even though you've done nothing wrong to them, but in their mind you did. And their justification has no credibility. No credibility, no tangibility. It's just a fucking thought. It's an obstacle illusion factor. You can't stop that shit, though. So, the best thing you can do is try to keep yourself busy, keep your mind off those type of things, keep your mind at the task at hand, with deadly purpose, absent negative thoughts, and get on with what you're doing. But the thing is, when you get to a point in your life to where you're trying to get back to where you were, back in your algorithm, that's where all the fucking craziness is, and you can't do nothing about it. Because I'll tell you this right now, I've separated myself from a lot of things and people in this existence we call our lives, and it's helped. But you know, there's certain aspects that you just can't run away from. And I don't want to get any much deeper into it, but believe me, I have no idea what's waiting for me in certain avenues that I will be having to come up against soon, that I was a part of and always will be a part of, but because they didn't have their way, they've got things all rigged to try to fuck shit up. And I'm sorry, but it's not happening here. Like, you want to fuck me up? Fine. I'm not pulling you down with me. You already to that level. But don't get fucking mad when, you know, people start pulling skeletons out of your closet nobody knew you had it there. Because that's not what I want to do, but you keep fucking with me doing bad shit. And I've been biting the bullet. 10, 15 years ago, I wouldn't even be talking about this shit. No, I wouldn't. I would have just went out and deliberated. No debating. None of that. Just straight deliberate. Just, they're done. I know in my life, at this point, that's not an option. Especially with all the shit I got going on. And then to go think about it and step back and look at it in retrospect, they've never really been through shit, so they've been placated their whole lives. Coddled and protected like Bubble Boy from the true existence. But then when they don't get their fucking way, they should a diaper. Well, you know, I thought you were only in diapers for the first couple of years of your life. What the fuck you wearing diapers for now? Not because you have irritable bowel syndrome. But there's always something. Always something. And then when they actually try to act all sincere and act like they care, they act like they're doing you a fucking favor. Yeah, right. Go blow a pop stand. But I'm not dealing with that shit no more like that. Like, especially when like certain things that I've found and I've done for myself. Nobody can take that shit away from me. So like, to know that there's people set up to try to knock me down like a fucking domino. Yeah. You're damn right I'm fucking heated. And then to find out all this other fucking shit that's just not cool. And yeah, it's to fuck me up. And the thing is, I have to maneuver around it with trials and tribulations. I'm not gonna fucking be on my tippy toes acting like I'm avoiding broken glass and eggshells. Because I ain't no fucking Humpty Dumpty. I ain't sitting on no fucking wall. But these guys, on the other hand, they don't give a shit. Misery loves company. And hell is paved with good intentions. No good deed goes unpunished. And I don't give a fuck. But like, you ain't gonna be sitting here trying to put me into that shit. What's gonna happen is the brutal reality is gonna come out, and they think that somebody like me, compared to them, even though they're younger than me, they got the world by the balls. They're still threatened by me. You know, I take that as a compliment. But knowing the type of measures that they're doing to me, to try to mess everything up, nah. The die is cast. They want to get mad at me for shit that they created. They've opened the door. I'm a finished by default. I don't go around starting shit. So they open it. I gotta close the fucking door. And if I've gotta drag them through the fucking door that they opened, so be it. Out of there. That one can stay too. But yeah, I just some of them tend to forget I've been to hell and back. And it's not something I'm proud. We all done some great unfortunate things, but like, you know, the lives they have is not something I envy. But I do feel pity for them, because for them they have to resort to what they're doing to try to knock me off, try to crash me the fuck out. It's just, it's insane. They say life is nothing but a dream. Shit. Sometimes I wake up thinking I'm in a fucking recurring nightmare, but you don't see me run. Oh, we got a bonus here? Or is it no, just a glove? No glove, no love. Yeah, piggy bank. No glove, no love. Save the manatees. 5 piece. Nah, it just hurts knowing that how I am and what I do for people, what I can do, and what I have done and will continue to do. They don't like that. See, nothing gets in the way of progress, but like, you're always gonna have somebody that's gonna sit there and try to fuck you up, even when you've done nothing wrong. Then you start second guessing yourself, and doubt's the true enemy. I don't want to doubt myself, because it makes me want to second guess everything that I've ever done. And it's like, no, I'm not. But on the other hand, though, I have to be nice and decisive with my decisions, because one wrong, there's no room for error. One wrong move, they're going to take advantage of it. And right now, a lot of motherfuckers all fucked up in their head because they want me gone. They want me gone. And it's like, I'm not going nowhere until it's time to go. And I'm just talking about that, anything and everything. Just like, they really just don't want me around. They don't like that I'm willing to stand up for myself. They don't like that I got a pair of balls between my legs. They don't like that I'm willing to die for mine. You have to lay me at your fucking feet. I'm not bending the knee. They don't like that shit. They want somebody that's all submissive and is willing to fucking, be a button man and this and that. And it's not happening. It's just not fucking happening. Somebody just got blessed. Somebody just got blessed. Somebody just got a fuel jet with a pilot and a safe trip to the Pope. No, I'm just fed up with all the bullshit. People want to pull you down in those quagmire tar pits, and you refuse to be a part. Then they're just like, well, what else can we do to try to? Because odds are already against them. We know what we've done. We know what works. We know it doesn't. We'll just keep doing it. Like, all right, well, don't get mad when I'm completely immune and desensitized to all your shit that you've been doing to me. You gotta stay. And I'm here. I'm gonna be bird feeding you back your shit. Like, don't get mad at me. This is a time and place for everything. Piggy bank, the piggy bank. No, they just don't like anything you do that's good. And then they blame you for their shit. I don't blame nobody for any of my fucking problems. But what I sure as hell will not put up with is someone telling me it's my fault that their life is the way it is, or it's my fault that this happened to them because I should have been with them. Or trying to make me feel guilty because of something they did that I had nothing to know about, no knowledge about. But they want to play past the puck or fucking hot potato. Well, somebody got turned to a shopping cart. Or, you know, they don't like it when you know certain things that they pursue or perceive or assume that you don't know. And then when you use it against them, like, hey, why are you doing this? Why won't you take accountability for your fucking actions? And they don't say nothing. They won't say a word. They go catatonic. They got a mouth of a statue. But then when you do see them, they want to act like they know. Well, if you knew, why were you acting that way? This, you were trying to get a rise out of me, trying to bait me, which didn't happen. Or, and you know, they go out of their way to try to tell some people, hey, you gotta watch around him because the minute that you get him heated, he might not think before he acts. No, that's what I think these guys are doing. Because if I wasn't thinking before I act, I wouldn't even fucking be here. No, because I've already been through all that shit. If I wanted to get locked, I'm gonna tell you this right now. You want your whole life being controlled other than your breathing? Go get locked the fuck up. Don't behave. Watch what happens. I've already been there, done that long time ago. Long time ago. Fuck all that shit. It's sad when you got people who think they got it so bad, but they never seen the fucking inside of a jail cell, let alone at 9 years old, let alone at any type of their age. And they've got mom and dad, their grandparents, they got everybody, they got anything and everything they don't want for fucking nothing, but they still think they got it fucking bad. And then they want to look at you like you fucking crazy. Nah, I'm not crazy. I just been through it. The fuck you been through? Nothing. You got fucking daddy and mommy, mainter and painter taking care of everything. Yeah. And you don't know what it's like to want for anything, and then you wonder why you're all fucked up. And then you're mad because there's people like me in the world. No, I'm gonna stand on mine. Because you gonna sit here and blame everybody else when you don't get what the fuck you want, even though you don't need what you need and what you want are two different things. It's like a right and a privilege, or a necessity and a luxury. Half these fuckers don't even know the difference. They're not thankful for what they got. They've got to make it worse. No, just not something that's ethical. I'm not. People need to start learning how to fucking behave. Oh! We got exactly what it calls for, what the doctor called for. Yeah. Fucking bird feed that shit back. Cherries and chopsticks, what we got? Ooh, nice. Bangers. Yeah, that's how you suit them, boom. Any money, mo, we hop out, get them. Well, how you knew it, you was right here when I hit them. Yeah, I'll make you froth and jitterbug from that venom. What? Save the manatees. Hell yeah. Had a hop on, put one in his noggin. Yeah, that was a nice one. That was a nice little healthy one. They're sad when they go like that, but they gotta go. Ooh, spider hole. He has some cherries and chopsticks. Shit Star Incorporated. 2 left of these. One I'll rotate a little bit. Like I said a couple days ago, I ended up getting 3/4 of a book. Like they told me, we can't sell you no more book. We can't do that. Fuck if you can. It's right there. I want it right now. That's why. This is why. Do this for me. I do this for us. Like here, I'm gonna bring up a perfect example. You got somebody that you think might be your friend till you find out. Till, certain indicators come out. Somebody, but they go out their way to tell you, I wouldn't be doing YouTube if I were you. But they have no idea, you've been, like, you've been doing it. You were doing it before them. But they tell you, I don't think you should be doing YouTube. Like, why? They're like, because you're not the type to be on there. How the fuck would you know what type's supposed to be on here and what's not? That's my thing. Like, how the fuck are you gonna say something like that? Well, I don't think you should be on. And then they find out that that you actually kicked down the wall, and you're like, yeah, I finally made it to this area. It's a milestone for me because slow and steady wins the race. Nothing good comes of rushing or forcing anything in life. And they go, yeah, I really don't think you should be doing it. And then you find out behind your back that they flat out tell people, yeah, I've been planting seeds in somebody's head, trying to get them to quit because I don't like that they do YouTube. I don't like anything about that. I don't like that they, like they're like envying us or something, jealous. I don't know. But then they always want, well, I want your YouTube. Can I get YouTube? If you don't have it, you can have it when it rolls into your algorithm because I'm not just giving it to you. And then they want to get mad. Well, and then they tell you, they end up telling you this, you don't trust me. You want to know what? I think you're right. I don't trust you. Because otherwise, why wouldn't you get my channel? You obviously want to do something fucking wrong if you've got to get to the point to where you're trying to guilt trip me over something that I was doing before I knew you. But why be that way? Why? Unless you're trying to do something crazy or fucked up. And that's exactly what I get at. Like, why? Like, what are you gonna have to show for doing this shit, man? Other than you being stupid and naive and wanting to watch people, do bad things. Like, who put you up to this if you're not doing it on your own? And then telling me that I stole your luck. There ain't no such thing as good luck. If you have bad luck, we have no luck. The fuck out of here with that shit. It's just to drive a motherfucker to excel, I'll tell you that. But they want to see you jump out your body. Ooh, 3 bars. So thick and loaded, ice so thick. No room for a stick. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Pineapples. Maybe I should pull out the coconut. With the coconut, we tried with the coconut, we did it again. Five skis. Can we be the redeemer? Can we be the redeemer over here? More than five skis? See, if you get sevens, it's doubled up. No, and I thank God for everybody who comes on here and everybody who supports and everybody who comes on and contributes to the channel in their own shape or way. Negative, positive, neutral. I don't care. I'm thankful for all y'all. I'm beyond blessed, and that's what makes me know that I can't turn and walk away alone, bend the knee, because if I give one thing up, I might as well give it all up. I'm not doing it. That one's got to stay. Out of there. Or like you see somebody doing something messed up and you call them out on it because you just feel that it's not right. And you know it's not right. And then they look at you like you're the one making it happen. No, I'm not. I didn't talk that shit into existence like that. Some people might think that way. But I'm not you. He gets to go. Oh. Still got 2 electric cash from my last hand. No blue 9, no blue 9. Busted. He zapped us. No. Fucked up in their head, that's what it is. Trying to make me feel bad for what the shit they've done I have nothing to do with. That's what it is. Like I said, no accountability. Like I said, it has nothing to do with y'all. I'm blowing steam. It has to do with motherfuckers that actually act physical, like right there in my form. Like say my name 3 times like Candyman, I better roll on your ass like an avalanche. Like that type of shit. Like they right there. Like when I'm done doing this motherfucker be right outside waiting for me. Just be like, yeah, just to try to pull me in some shit.
Motherfucker could have been out there for 2, 3 hours right now. I wouldn't know. But he got to come out sometime. I know he ain't hiding, but like when he tried to go from point A to point B, that's when I'm gonna intercede, see if I can get him to walk the fucking bridge of doom. Oh, shocked. Double shocked. Electric strike. We're gonna have a war with you. Big time wars. Alright. What are we flipping around here? You know what? I want to get this out of the way. Good old Gold Rush Comstock special. Yeah, I help Hattie Hurst here with her Stockholm syndrome. Now, last time we did this, we went on the bonus and the hidden mine shafts, but you know what we want? We want a Cougar, a Space Peanut Gold Nugget, or a pick. Now, I just wish we lived back in the fucking old ages. I just trial by combat with their ass. Whoever's left standing at the end, you know? No, it would make things a lot easier than the way this world is what we ran today. There's your 9. Dirty Harry ain't there to clean that 44. Alright, guys. Any of these numbers match to these? Bangers. But you see what happens. Sleeps and bounds over here doubles up. Times 5ers on them. Quartermaster's never there. Pippin. Alright. Work our way down. Oops. Wish y'all many fortunes in the wars to come. And now it begins. Don't drift away. I feel like there's no place in this world for my soul. It's not good enough that they had it good and don't know what it's like to get it bad. They want to try to drag you down in their own fucking bullshit. Yeah, they don't realize that the remedy's right there. The sickness, they'd rather have the sickness over the cure. That's just how they do it. Draft. What? But to know that I'm gonna be walking right back into a world full of bullshit. Oof. I just hope there's something good that I'll be able to salvage out of the whole thing, because otherwise it's just not. It all for nothing. risk. Just, you protect your kid from everything but themselves. I know. And there's some motherfucking K's. I don't know where they at. I don't know. TK. It'll be alright though. It'll be alright. They better get suited and fucking booted. I'm really just gonna have to buckle down and like get myself that fucking television. Keep myself focused on what I need to do, what I know what needs to be done. Cause otherwise, motherfuckers gonna be thinking they had their way. Fuck that cube. I always give you these reckless ones. If there's a V, I don't see it. I'm not looking to see it. Stolen. I'm telling you, it's like stolen valor. Watching somebody claiming the fucking military when they not trying to take fucking glory away from people who fell for it, risked their fucking lives. I can't stand it. Something I can't walk away from, especially when you got a family full of people in the service. Sometimes just putting it to their head. Us. And then always having to feel like what you're doing is just never good enough. That's another one that'll bust your head fucking wide open. Yeah, things just never good enough. They never are. They never fucking are. Never are, never will be. Fucking will be. Nothing ever will be ever good for anybody in this fucking existence we call our lives. I'm taking a vow of silence.
I had to take a photo of silence. I didn't see it. If it was there, it was there. I'll look at it later. So let's see here. We got Gem and Solo. J would be nice. Gem and Solo. We got a T up in here. So.
We got all the Comedy Brothers. He got us on that one. I believe so. What's happening? How we doing, Ben? Yeah, Jared. How we doing, big guy? Oh, Cougar ran. Yeah. Last time we caught him, Cougar runs was back to back. One of them had 5, one of them had 10. But yeah, he ain't going nowhere now. I knew you had it. What else you got over here? Yeah, he thought he was going somewhere. He ain't. Better good have good alibi. Good alibi. Bye. 22 would do it. Oh, we already got it. See? Because if you notice, there's 5 ways, 6 ways of winning on here. Diagonal stairs going up, all the way through, all the way down, blackout, coup grands, or blood diamonds. Well, we've got them right here. We got them right here. So what else is he going? I told him to stall him out. He ain't going nowhere. I already told him that, so I don't know why he keep trying. Yeah, you out of there. Yeah, he's got to stay. Outski. See, now I won't. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ben Sheridan. Shout out Ben Sheridan 6116. Gratitude. 065. B12. $64. G48. B8. Behave. A9. Behave again. G55. G57. N44. G60. I-23. G58. G47. 26. $43.
37.
Ooh, save the manatees.
G56.
And 38. Uh-oh. Last time we won it was on there. This one right here. Yeah, it was 60. Or at least, yeah, it was. And 38. Uh-oh. You can win in multiple boxes, too. Oh, 61. Oh, 75. An axe, 4 corners. Horizontal, diagonal, I-18. Oh, 62. Is this just me, or is it, what did I say? What the hell? Cinder blocks. 4, 5. G59. Oh, 66. A14. I-21. And 39. G49. Oh, 68. Yeah, I think they popped us on that one. Alright, though, it happens. It happens. It happens. Like I said, I'll go back through them later to see what's going on, but pop off another one. Shall my fortunes and the wars to come. Now it begins. Line 24.
45. Oh, 71. G55 was secure win right away. I-20. V8. I-21. V1. Behave. G54. Oh, 62. V10. And 34. Yeah. Four. Oh, 65. G58. B9. Behave.
Oh, 67. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I'm just going to scan through these later, check them out. Alright. Boom and boom. I'll be on later tonight after this. The first one. There's two. Yeah, looking like just 2 words. Yeah. Guess we shouldn't have done. You wanna know? Let's say this one. Like, comment, subscribe. Wow.